All right, we're in the Holiday Hills tournament. We're in Monday's practice round in the rookie division. This tournament with the holes, I don't think Golf Clash Notebook has all of the holes up yet. I don't think they're in the tournament section. Haven't updated it. We're still on the fall major. So we'll have to dig out the holes as we go along. So hole number 1 is going to be Nordic Fords. Hole number 2, let's go to Nordic Fords. And this par 3 here, to start the round off, we do have a really good look at hole-in-one here. So as the week goes on, this is a hole, like if we're thinking about holes that we can pick one up or we have a super legitimate chance of picking one up, this is definitely one of the holes. The way that this tournament's playing is normally we'd be looking at minus 12. That's eagles on all the par 5s, birdies on all the par 4s, birdies on all the par 3s. We're looking at minus 12. There's 2 of the par 3s in this tournament, hole number 3 and hole number 8, that we absolutely, positively have to get an eagle on every time if we want to have any shot towards the top of the brackets. So our minimum going in this week needs to be minus 14. So this is the goal that we're looking for, and then we're going to have to, on one of these other holes, pick up a shot. And this hole right here, hole number 1, is one that we can definitely try and get this done. Now, I want to bring whatever, this is a wood shot, and I'm going to bring my sniper because it's got the best ball guide. So whatever wood you have that has the best ball guide, that's the wood you want to bring. I'm going to bring a navigator just to help cut the wind down a little bit. You don't have to bring a big ball on this. If you do have a Power One low wind ball, like the Carnival ball or the Festive ball, or one of those balls that has Power One low wind, you can use it here. You don't need a lot of side spin, but some will help. So the nav has just enough. So let's make sure we got a sniper and a navigator. Off we go. Hole number 1. This is one of those opportunities that we have right from the get-go. Even though it's a par 3 and hole-in-ones don't come around every time you're on the par 3, you do have a pretty serious shot here at a hole-in-one. I'm going to do a 1.2 per ring adjustment. Let's see how my opponent sets it up. They have also got a sniper. They're bringing a katana. What they're doing is they're moving that around out there, looking for that spot where the ball guide funnels up towards the cup. And that was a fairly nonchalant setup. Hitting it great to the right. First thing you want to work on when you get in a hole like this is distance. You want to make sure you're up there in that range. And this is one of those holes where if the ball guide disappears, you can end up being in a spot. Put just a little bit of right hand, left hand, just a little teeny bit of topspin on it. Trying to get that ball guide so that it's going through the hole. 4-4, 1.2 per ring, so there's 3-6. That leaves me 8. It's about 2/3 of a ring, so 3 2/3. Trying to hit it perfect, and hit it great to the left. So the first thing is speed. Little too much speed on it, as in a lot. My notes from the last 2 times that we've played this hole, we've had this hole in tournaments, is if I was using my Guardian, I was a little bit closer and I was using 2 backspin, but with my sniper, I was using 2 topspin. But it doesn't seem to be lining up like that. So I'm gonna need to put a little bit of backspin on it and then wiggle it around out there until I find the spot. I'm gonna miss this because I'm not gonna qualify today. Good game. That was a poor example, but that you do have a very good shot at a hole-in-one on this hole. Good luck in the tournament. And so as the week goes on, this is a hole that we want to kind of focus on. When you go through these holes and you pick the ones that you have the best shot, the par fives here are going to be very difficult to get albies. You have an albie shot on all three of them. I really like hole number 6. That's my favorite hole in the game. So I always think when I go to that hole that I have a serious shot at albie, even though it's a super tough albie. But all three of the par fives are pretty difficult. They're not super high percentage, but you do have legitimate shots on all three of them. 2 of the par fours you absolutely have to get eagles on. The other par 4, a little bit more difficult to get the eagle, but there's 2 of them that you have to get the eagle. And then the par 3s, this par 3 right here, I think is our best opportunity to get a hole-in-one. So as the week goes on, this should be one of the holes that you want to circle, that you really want to try to dial in. All right, that was hole number 1 of the Holiday Hills tournament in the opening round, Monday's practice round in the rookie division. Thanks for watching.